The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Carson-Newman opens up an 8-match homestand this weekend against Queens and Catawba. Joined by Dave Franklin, I'm Michael Watring for the Eagles Sports Network. And Coach, there's moving day in golf. Well, this could be considered a moving month for your club. This is huge. You get a lot of home games, including the first 8 of this month. Do you see this as a critical period for your group?
I think it'd be a critical period whether we were home or away. But the good news is we're in the critical period and we get to spend it at home. And we've been playing better and better at home of late. And so what an opportunity that lies ahead of us. But to take advantage of it, it is cliché, but it's true. We just got to get better today. And so we've had that focus, and it's been good this week. And so we're looking to continue it and make sure we take advantage of this opportunity that lies in front of us.
We talked about it a little bit last week in the sense that you don't have Tuesday matches here for the next couple weeks. Granted, you do play 4 matches next weekend, but how are you using this midweek period to try to make some key adjustments?
Absolutely. And within the conference, I'm the one coach, the biggest proponent of non-Tuesdays. I believe in training time. I believe in the learning environment. And so without Tuesday matches involved, we can truly have practices that are a little longer, a little tougher. They can jump a little bit more because we can still rest them up by the end of the week. And so we're just getting in there and finding all these little details that we've got to kind of get better at, especially late in games. We saw that against Mars Hill and Wingate. These days where we can go Tuesday, Wednesday pretty hard are going to allow us to make those changes.
Well, the challenge begins immediately on Friday in Queens. It's an interesting Queens team. They're really highly touted in terms of some statistical categories. What do you see from the Royals?
Consistency. When you look at their box scores and you watch them play on film, they're very consistent. They have a good identity, and you've got to bring it. They're not going to hand you a ton. They're offensive, especially in the middle, can kill a lot of balls. So I feel like it's almost a mirror image of what we're becoming and what our identity is becoming. So looks like a good war on tap for Friday night.
And then Saturday, you get a team that has the conference's leaders in kills and Kylie Morgan, who actually hit negative against you last year. She's taken a huge step forward, and Catawba is third in the conference in terms of kills per set. How do you get ready for the Indians in a short turnaround?
Anytime you run into an offensive team, the biggest key is going to come down to your service line. Can you put them out of system to keep them from just taking big swings at you? And so we've been focusing on defense for the last few weeks and block. Thankfully, blocking is a strength of ours, and we got to keep improving at it. But I think those things can – if you get a player like a Kylie Morgan who's playing really well right now, it's kind of that Sports Center cliche. You're not going to stop her. You just got to contain her. And so I think we'll be able to do that and give ourselves the best chance of victory.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best luck this weekend.
Thank you.
He's Carson-Newman coach Dave Franklin. I'm Michael Watring, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.